Hi guys. Hi. So I'm going to be looking kind of funny because I'm doing it horizontal because I'm going to end up posting the recipe in the portal. I'm not going to post the recipe here. It's just a video. If you're part of the members group, you'll get the recipe on the portal. It should go up by tomorrow. So let's talk about this recipe I'm going to be cooking today. Cooking-ish, right? Because I don't cook very well. I pretty much am really good at preparing things. So, to start off, before we wait for a lot of people to get here, hi. If anyone in the portal who is a member of the Stress Less has a question, I'm going to do a Q&A, but it's not going to be in this Facebook group. It's going to be only for the members on the portal. So if you have questions, post them up, and I'll do the answers there. But I'm going to show you all the ingredients, and then you can see how easy it is. So today is Taco Tuesday. I'm not having tacos because, as we know, we're working on our fiber this week and tracking our food, and it's also a low-carb day for those of us that are doing those stress-less lifestyle. So this is my cheesy chicken, or it's not cheesy chicken, it's cheesy shrimp zucchini noodles. I bought these zucchini noodles. Where's the camera? Here it is. Okay, so I bought these zucchini noodles. They are Cece's Veggie Noodle Company. I think I got them at Vaughn's. There is exactly 1 gram of fiber, so it's not high fiber, but it's better than noodles. So, and they're already pre-shredded. I have a noodler, like for zucchini. I have one of those. It's miserable. It sucks. It's the kind, like the original kind, that's the hand crank, where you like put it in and twist it. All it does is juice it. Either I'm really horrible at it or it's a really bad one, so I'm buying them now. I'm not even going to waste my time. It's worth it to spend a few bucks and buy it already noodles. So, taking the noodles and sticking them in. I probably should use a bigger pan. Can you see it? Can you see it back here? There you go. So I should probably use a bigger pan, but I didn't. So that's why it's cooking-ish. We'll see what happens. So vegetables always cook down. They cook down a lot. So they're usually water. Let's stir it up a little bit. What I do in here is put salt, pepper. I use Tiny Little Chef everything. You guys know this. I don't want to block the thing. I have Spicy House, and today I have lemon. This is their Lemon House seasoning. Can you see that? There's a shadow. So, I'm going to use Lemon House, and it's total. I'm just going to total test it. I have no idea if it's going to taste delicious or not. I use their Spicy House on absolutely everything, and lemon is so good on, seafood and fish. Here's a trick. If you use this, I know a bunch of my clients do use this stuff. She's not changing the design of her bottles. They're huge holes, okay? This is what I do. Poke a hole in it. And then it does not come pouring out, and then you don't have to take that off, and it does not come pouring out completely. So, I'm going to put that right on the noodles. You don't have to have pepper. I don't really use salt on anything, but I always use pepper. So the noodles are cooking up. And if you have any questions while I'm cooking, feel free. I forgot to put the microphone on the camera, so it might be kind of hard to hear me. But the noodles are going to cook up. Here's what I use for my shrimp. Where are you going? Stay inside. Okay. Shrimp. Not my favorite brand. So I've mentioned this before. This is farm-raised shrimp. Farm-raised shrimp is not the best. It's, I don't know. I just find it kind of gross. Especially because it's a product of Thailand, and if you know anything about me, we used to go there a lot, and we lived in Southeast Asia, and I've seen the farms there, and they're disgusting. However, they were out of the wild-caught shrimp when I went. So you do what you gotta do. Turn that down. So I bought this, and that's what I got, so I'm gonna be using it. It's already defrosted. I am going to leave that right there. What I do with the noodles, because the noodles cook down and there's a lot of liquid left over, I just had to turn the pan down. I always say this. I'm going to say it again. Our stove is incredible. It heats up really fast. So I had to take the noodles off because it got really hot, and it's only on medium. So there's the noodles. They're getting nice and soft. I'm going to smother it in cheese. I'm going to see if Cecilia will eat it. Probably not because it's green. Today I'm using Daiya pepper jack and Daiya regular mozzarella and this Mykonos, is it Mykonos? Mykonos is a place in Greece. Mykonos cream cheese. I am dairy free, as you all know. I used to be not as sensitive as I am now. So therefore, there are carbs in this cheese. So I try not to use a lot of cheese on low carb day. My cheese on low carb day, because there's quite a bit of, there's 8 carbs but no sugar and 0 fiber, because the carbs come from tapioca flour in this one. This one is cashews, and the carbs are only 4. So this is actually a lot better, and they do make a cheese. I just saw it the other day at Sprouts, but I like this one. So, and this one has, like I said, 8 carbs, and it comes from tapioca flour. This one's made out of, this is cashew and coconut, which is probably why it's a really, really great consistency. So I am taking this, which is still lower carb than even some regular cheeses, believe it or not. I'm going to melt that. I'm going to melt the pepper jack. I don't measure, but I do know that there is 2 cups in here, and I had to use half a cup the other day. So I can figure out if I use it all up. I know how much I've used, and I can put it in, because we are tracking this week. I am tracking along with you. This is the, are these both Daiya? This is Daiya, that was pepper jack. This is the regular mozzarella. And I'm going to let it all melt together. So on low carb, which even on my higher carb days, you guys, I don't post my nutrition because we're all different. I will post it. Let me say that. I will post it starting later this week, whenever I think about it. But I eat fairly low carb. And I know, Kim, you're on here too. Some of us who have personal nutrition, like one-on-one, we've figured you out over time. I figured me out over time. Even my higher carb days are fairly low compared to some people. And that's personal preference, really. It doesn't have to do with weight loss for me. It's just really personal preference. Because I know that on my really high carb days on Saturday, I pretty much go a hog wild. And that's the way that I can live my lifestyle, because I do know that I eat a lot on the weekends. So to be able to account for that, I go fairly low carb. So even on my lower carb days, if you saw the stories from yesterday, you'll see the crackers I ate for low carb, for a regular carb day. I had like half a box of those crackers, but even then it wasn't a ton because the box was kind of small. So the cheese is melting in here. I've got the zucchini noodles that were already cut up. And if you didn't see in the beginning, I don't use the zucchini noodler anymore because it sucks. Lemon house seasoning, tiny little chef. I have no idea what it's going to taste like in here. Let's see. That's really good. And I'm the only one eating this. So the entire package of zucchini noodles, about half a cup of each of mozzarella and pepper jack and mozzarella Daiya, and about 2 tablespoons of the vegan cream cheese. All of this is going to be for me. So then I've got a bunch of shrimp. So I'm going to take, that is, just so you know, 3 ounces is a serving. I always go 4 to 6 ounces of protein in any of my meals. And it says 23 shrimp because these are the small ones. So they're extra small because Cecilia promised she'd eat them if I got extra small. And guess what she didn't do? She didn't eat them. So now they're all mine. Although I am going to do Taco Tuesday today. And like I said, I was going to show you how they're going to eat versus how I'm going to eat. That is how I always do these on Tuesdays. So I'm putting in the shrimp. I could count if I wanted to, but I'm pretty good. I eat this a lot. Well, I don't eat this meal. I'm making this up. Surprise. So I put in the shrimp. There's about 1 serving of shrimp. I'll do some more on top after I mix this in. See? Cooking. I love seasoning. So this is creamy, and I always say don't use sauces. Now notice I didn't use any sauce. All the liquid that's in there is watered from the shrimp and watered from the noodles and the cheese and then the lemon house seasoning. So I just add a little more. It's kind of like making its own little sauce. Water and seasoning is all. I don't have to add any more sauces. The shrimp is going to get mixed in. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit more shrimp, which is going to be about 2 full servings of shrimp. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So doubled up the serving of shrimp. Bam. Ha, I'm like Emerald Lagasse. All right. Who did everyone watch Emerald? No. Emerald. He's awesome. Okay. There it is. I mean, that was done. What time is it? 4:09. 10 minutes, just like last meal. 10 minutes. Literally 10 minutes is pretty much what I use to cook all my meals. So that's what I'm going to eat. I'm actually going to eat my dinner early because we were out doing stuff all day today and didn't really have any lunch. I had like a Perfect bar, which are going to cover almost all my carbs for the day since it's low carb day. And this will be my meal. I can also add some egg whites. Since I love egg whites on absolutely everything, so I could add that if I need more protein. I will probably have egg whites later this evening as everyone's snacking on their Girl Scout cookies. So what is everyone else doing? Because it's Taco Tuesday. So this is how I need to eat. My carbs for the entire day plus that 1 bar that I had earlier today are coming from the cheese, and that's it. Because I have only gotten in half my workout, I'm going to have to try and finish it later. But this is a lifestyle. I just cut my carbs completely if I don't get my workout in, and I don't need it because I don't need the energy. And then I've got double the protein serving, and that's my meal. Everyone else is going to have tortillas. I'm going to warm up this shrimp with exact same seasoning. Tortilla, lemon house seasoning on the shrimp. I have some salsa in the refrigerator. And guess what I found? I have this. It's shrimp, crab. So the family's going to have crab, seafood tacos. Literally in a can. It's not spectacular. I have tried it. Jay, you want to try this crab? You like crab. There's crab in a can, so that we don't have any shells. Want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay. And let me put it in your mouth because it's kind of watery. What do you think? I don't think they can see you.
That's good.
It's good? Sweet. Tacos. When's February? Friday.
No.
So we're going to have the crab. I'm going to mix it with this, like in a bowl with some salsa on top. This and this. Another prepackaged thing. Salad will be the coleslaw on top. You know, like for shrimp tacos, how you have the cabbage and stuff. And that's what this is going to be. It'll be a salad. Steve will probably eat it as a salad, and then Gio will too, and then we'll put it in the tacos also. So, you know, everyone always says stay away from packaged food and stop eating the crab. She likes the crab. Everyone says stay away from packaged food and stuff, but frankly, there is nothing wrong. Look at everything I'm eating today. This is prepackaged. It's 100% protein. No more. It's for dinner. This is prepackaged. It's salad, and we don't use the dressings or the toppings on all of it. Today we can use the toppings because they're gluten-free. And it's just bacon. I mean, bacon's not bad for you, especially if you're a kid and you're moving around a lot. This is not bad for you and it's packaged. It's shrimp. This is not bad for you and it's cheese. So I'm not a proponent of saying stay away from packaged food all the time because sometimes packaged food can make a really good, healthy meal. I mean, it's not like we're eating all processed, everything. Every single thing that's in a package right here is not processed except for this. But I can't have regular dairy, and guess what? Regular cheese is processed. It does not come out of a milk or out of a cow like cheese. It's processed, right? Just like protein powder is processed, and we still eat that. So I mean, it's done. It was 10 minutes, and we're already done. Here's you guys for anyone coming just on. I did zucchini noodles, which I found prepackaged at Bonds. I got zucchini noodles. I did 2 types of non-dairy cheese and 2 tablespoons of vegan cream cheese to make it extra creamy. And I did my shrimp. And that is it. And I always use tiny little chef seasonings for everything. I do have a code if you need seasonings. I have a code. You can use it. It's Nicci. It's not that hard. It's Nicci, all caps. And I think you get 25% off. So I use all her seasonings. Literally, I'd show you. There's those. There's that. I have big ones. I have little ones. It's like amazing how many seasonings I have, and I use them all. The only other ones I use that aren't hers is this one because we've had it for years, but she does have a really good Cajun seasoning also that I would use instead of that one. What are you doing? That is Gia's arm. So really, you know, we're done. It was 10 minutes. The family's meal, in addition to what I just cooked, is going to be 4 minutes because I'm taking the cold crab and the cold shrimp. Stop, please go. We're going to take the cold crab and the cold shrimp, mix it together, and then they'll have tacos that way with this lettuce on top. So, oops, I just dropped the lettuce. Gia, please, you're making me spill it because you're distracting me. That's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you're part of the Stress Less Members Lifestyle group, I will post this and the recipe with the measurements and the macros if I can get it figured out before tonight. If not, I'll get the macros in there later when I figure them out, but you'll have that. If you're in the members portal, that's for you. And then other than that, we are all good. So I know, that was really fast. All of my cooking is usually 10 minutes. So it's pretty quick. I see Alberta just popped on. There it is. Noodles, non-dairy. I did 2 servings of shrimp because extra protein is always important. So I did 2 servings of shrimp. That was like 50 shrimp in there. Noodles, non-dairy cheese, vegan cream cheese. Bam. Everyone else is having regular tacos with shrimp and crab. And I'm repeating myself a million times. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, post them up. If you're in the portal, you get the recipe later. Bye.